Welcome back to our channel, your ultimate destination for the world of heavy-duty transport. From high-stakes maneuvers to extreme hauls, we bring you the most intense and unforgettable moments on the road. Subscribe now and never miss the action. Rolling up in a Harley to demolish a 40-foot silo with a sledgehammer? Now that's one way to handle business. No high-tech gear, just raw muscle and old-school grit in Rogers, Minnesota. Gotta respect the classic approach. If that load doesn't drop properly, it's a major red flag. One slip up and everything goes south. No excuses. This is what happens when you ignore the manual. Hydraulic fittings aren't to be touched unless you're absolutely certain. One mistake, and you're facing a completely different kind of risk. Unbelievable, a truck slams into emergency vehicles. Sirens on, responders in place, brake failure or reckless driving. What do you think happened?
You guys okay?
Wow, did you see that? The ZIL-135 is an absolute beast. This monster could plow through the harshest terrains while hauling massive loads like it's just another day on the job. Nothing stands in its way. The truck could have made it, but the driver clearly couldn't. Crane accidents do more than wreck property. They can cost lives. One mistake is all it takes for disaster to strike. So double-check every safety measure before lifting anything heavy. With all that extra weight and horsepower, there's no chance the K700 can keep up. The bigger tires and rear weight shift the balance completely. This isn't a race, it's a one-sided slaughter. Wow, farm equipment repairs aren't for the weak. Fixing a tire is one thing, but when it comes to the engine, better leave it to the experts. The The Volvo FH won 16,650 horsepower, powered by a 16.1-liter six-cylinder engine, generating 3,150 newton-meters of torque, successfully led an exceptional convoy through Aignes-le-Duc. Guided by LCD Prod's Precision Plan pilot system, the vehicle held perfect alignment in tight spaces. In the peaceful town of Neuburg, a massive convoy transporting a giant wind turbine appeared frozen in place. Yet the driver, steady under pressure, expertly reversed the heavy load, transforming the impossible into a triumph, a silent victory on a Normandy roundabout. Man, this Oshkosh M1070 climb would have been much smoother with the diff lock engaged, but hey, the struggle made for a great lesson. A colossal convoy stretching 27 meters and weighing 170 tons traveled through 6 communes in Gard-Rodanien. Transporting such an oversized air tank was no small task, but the team from Istron Exploitation executed it flawlessly. The Unimog embodies versatility and strength. Whether tackling off-road challenges or demanding tasks, this powerhouse handles it all effortlessly, a true testament to engineering mastery. The A380's final major convoy drew crowds in Avignon. This iconic technological marvel is approaching its last chapter, and watching MSN 272's wings squeeze through narrow streets was a striking farewell to its legacy in aviation. Now that's a nightmare recovery. A Mercedes Actros packed with explosives and no tow hook in sight. One wrong move could have ended in disaster, making this a job only for the most skilled professionals. This is heavy hauling at an insane level. 5 trucks, 290 tons, and they're plowing through Germany like it's just another day. Bowman's crew might make it look easy, but don't be fooled. This kind of transport takes serious expertise, relentless precision, and zero room for error. On the brutal road to New Chakan, the real challenge isn't just the terrain. It's the complete lack of a solid framework. Plato's theory of cooperation fits perfectly here. Survival depends on each vehicle helping the other. In this kind of chaos, teamwork isn't just useful, it's the only way forward. One serious transport operation, wind turbine blades hauled from Germany in an enormous 83-meter convoy, navigating the A12 near SAR before heading onto the A50 toward Grown. This move was a masterclass in precision, coordination, and the sheer challenge of moving massive loads through tight routes. A terrain so brutal it's a challenge not just to move through it, but to rescue anything stuck in it. Imagine guiding massive wind turbine parts through the narrow streets of Sini, with snow covering everything like a heavy blanket. It's not just a transport job, it's an all-out winter adventure, where precision is key and one mistake could turn everything into a disaster. Surprisingly smooth removal, no issues, no drama. Everything went as planned, almost too perfect. But don't let that fool you. That level of precision doesn't happen by accident. The Volvo FH16700, a true behemoth on the road, powered by its 700 horsepower engine, crushes the hills of BZ. The Convoy, led by Capel, maneuvers massive wind turbine blades with staggering ease. It's not just a transport job, it's a flawless dance of raw power and pinpoint precision. Let's take a moment to truly appreciate the precision and teamwork behind this massive operation. The HHA crew is pulling off an incredible feat, transporting a 160-ton Cat 9 94-wheel loader with a superliner in a Western Star Mini-Me. The roar of those engines purring, it's music to any heavy-duty enthusiast. This move is a true testament to the raw power and meticulous coordination that defines logistics at its finest. A 100-ton load moving over a pass in a car? That's downright insane. The weight alone is staggering, but add in the winding pass and it becomes a whole other level of impressive. This is far from your average trip. This is pure madness on wheels. Where giant coker ovens, each weighing over 500 tons, make their slow trek from Edmonton to Fort McMurray, hauled by 7 tractors. They crawl over icy roads, carrying not just their massive weight, but the heavy burden of Canada's oil sands future. It's not just a transport, it's a monumental task, full of risk and precision. A 1973 Turks prototype with a 16-cylinder locomotive engine running electric motors in the back wheels. This truck was ahead of its time. Imagine the possibilities if that engine hadn't been ripped out. It could have rewritten the rules of heavy hauling, but instead, we're left to wonder what could have been. The massive load rolls southbound on the Gurn Valley Highway in Victoria, and it's nothing short of breathtaking. The sheer scale of the equipment winding through Australia's picturesque countryside highlights the raw power and pinpoint precision that make oversized load transport such a remarkable feat. This isn't just hauling, it's a spectacle of engineering in motion. If you want to see more jaw-dropping feats like this one, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Don't miss out on the power, precision, and engineering marvels we've got coming your way. Subscribe now and stay tuned for the next epic transport.